Political factors. Okay, you can see there, poor service is what we hate. That's typical of protests against political lack of service delivery. Over there on the left hand side, when South Africa went from apartheid to a democratic country, you can see the roads names have changed, right? That's because of political influence. And then of course, here's also part of the political system is also the legal system and the criminal system and all the various systems that government upholds. All influences business. Political factors refer to variables determining the political situation in a country, and marketers will generally prefer a country that has stable politics. Okay? Most Western democracies enjoy prolonged political stability. When a country is not a democracy, it generally experiences a lack of stability because there's often a dictatorship or socialism or something like that. And it makes it much easier to plan and execute marketing strategies when there is stability. Now, a major concern for marketers entering foreign countries is the attitude of governments in power. Some countries like Cuba still have socialist governments in power, and others like Zambia are moving towards free market economies, which will make it much easier to do business there. Legislation governs consumer markets to protect consumer rights. Legislation is laws. The International Charter of Consumer Rights says the following: that consumers have the right to basic needs. They have the right to safety. They have the right to be informed, not the right to be informed, the right to be informed. They have the right to choose. They shouldn't be forced what to buy. They have the right to be heard. They have the right to redress. In other words, if there's a problem, they should be able to do something about it. And they have the right to consumer education. They need to be told about and explained. The product needs to be explained to them by the organization. Okay, so consumers have rights, and this is the International Charter of Consumer Rights. So this is a global charter. And lastly, they have the right to a healthy environment. That's one of the reasons why smoking has been banned from a lot of restaurants, or all restaurants, because other customers should have the right to eat their food in a healthy environment. Okay, then we have self-regulatory agencies. Some industries regulate themselves rather than being subjected to government laws. One example is the Advertising Standards Authority of South Africa, ASA, Listen, Observe, Speak. They are the ones that will pull adverts if they are inappropriate for the South African community. Okay, they will also fight against companies who try to do things like that. They will take them to court. Okay, and it's paid for by the members of the industry actually, and it works closely with government, the industry, and consumer bodies to maintain high advertising standards.